Hello everyone, this is Bertina Amy here and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. And otherwise, welcome back to my channel. I hope you find these videos useful. In today's video, I'm showing you how I made this DIY sports baby girl tutu. My husband is a big fan of the White Sox, so I decided to have us wear White Sox gear for his birthday surprise celebration for tomorrow, which I'm hoping to be able to make a video of and show later on. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you how I made this tutu and matching headband. First up, you're going to need some tulle, and you're going to need to decide on how long you want your tulle to be the length of your skirt. You can actually do a quick Google search and find some references for the size age of your child. Mine is 13 months, and so I'm going with between 16 and 17 inches in length of the tulle itself. And then for the band, I'm measuring it at going for 16.5 inches. And this band is actually a headband from the Dollar Tree and is just a little shy in terms of how long I need it to be, so I'm going to have to use both pieces. It came in a pack of 3, so for $1.25 for a pack of 3, this is really affordable. But I go ahead and take this brown one and cut off 3 inches to allow for seam allowance on either side of the brown part, because I need to extend the black band, and the holes within this band are going to allow me to create my skirt as a no-sew skirt. Except in my case, I'm gonna have to sew anyways, just because my band is a little too short, so I do want to extend it. So mine's not considered a totally no-sew skirt, but it does not require a sewing machine to do this skirt. And if you have the right size band already, then you won't even need to do this part. You can skip this step. So after cutting off the brown part for extending this band, I'm hand sewing it to the black band. I go ahead and stretch it out a little bit just to make sure it's nice and secure. So then I take some cardboard and I measure it out somewhere between 16 to 17 inches, and I use that as my measurement for measuring out the tulle, and I just wrap the tulle around it several times to accommodate all the holes for one row surrounding the band. Then I cut them to match the length of the cardboard so they're all the same length. Then I take my pre-cut tulle and I go ahead and fold it in half and create a sort of like loop with my fingers, and I pinch it and stick it through a hole, and then I pull it through said hole and I make a loop again, and then I pull the remaining 2 strands through that hole I just created, and then I tug on it so it just kind of stays onto the band as shown. Since I keep getting off camera, here is a clip of me doing this in slower motion from a previous video. And this is a great way to attach fabric to this band so that it stays on really well. And don't worry, this process will be shown again with the other fabric. Then I repeat this process all the way around the band until I make an entire row of this black tulle. Then I took the sports fabric I picked up from Joann Fabrics. You can pick up yours either on Amazon or a local fabric store depending on where you're shopping at and what you have available to you. And I selected this tie-dyed one because I just love the way it looks and I think it would look really nice. They had other ones I just wasn't huge on, but I went ahead and picked up half a yard, which was more than enough for this project. And I have a little bit of extra, which I'm hoping to add to my own headband to wear for the day as well. But basically I take the fabric and I measure it out the same length as the tulle, and then instead of having wide strips like the tulle, I'm cutting it down to about 1 inch, and I'm just totally eyeballing this. I'm not looking for perfection, and with a 1-year-old I don't really have time to make it all perfect, especially not having a sewing machine and not really wanting to spend time to use iron-on glue. I've not had the best luck with those actually sticking that well, at least not recently. So I want to make this project as quick and painless as possible, and I really don't mind the uneven and imperfect edges or strings of strands that would end up coming out of it. So either way, I go ahead and cut it down to 1-inch strips, and I fold them in half just like the tulle, and I create a little sort of, like I pinch it together to make a little point and stick it through the hole and pull it out, make a loop, and then pull the end strands in through said loop, and then repeat the process all the way around the skirt until I have one row. Next is the matching headband. So this black headband is from a previous project where I cut out black ears to make panda headbands. So I'm repurposing this. Instead of throwing it away, I'm repurposing it to make a new headband for the baby girl. So I'm taking some extra fabric of the tulle and the White Sox fabric, and I'm just cutting down the scrap White Sox fabric to create a big band that's just smaller than the actual headband, so that it looks like a band of its own. And then I'm sewing it together, this fabric to the ends together, so that I can make one band of its own. And then I'm going to attach it onto the headband using more tulle to make a knot. And I'm actually going to go ahead and add a shorter black tulle over top to give it sort of like depth or interest. And I'm just going to leave that as part of the sort of like frayed, rough fabric that it is, and make a bow of it that way, if that makes any sense. But just follow as shown if you like the way it looks. So finally, once all the fabric is attached to the skirt and the headband is completed, here is the final result. I really loved the way this turned out. This turned out way better than I envisioned initially, and I really hope you enjoyed it as well. If you'd like to see how this looks on my little girl, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.